I love when a stitch knob for stitch, I love when a stitch length knob is on the outside of a serger. Sometimes they're underneath, sometimes they're inside, and on the Pfaff Admire Air 5000, it's at my fingertips. It's actually the outside knob though. Keep that in mind. The inside knob is the differential feed, which we will go over in one of our videos. So stitch length, normally about 2.5 would be great. You probably recognize that number from your sewing machine. So it is a 2.5 millimeter length of stitch, and that's good for most medium weight fabrics, and that holds that stitch all the way together, holds the fabric nicely and tight. So when do you need it to be longer? So when I go all the way up to 5, the stitch length is going to be very long. The longer stitch length can be used when you're working through something very, very thick. So for those feed dogs to pull the fabric through, it needs a greater stitch length, and you actually are left with a normal looking stitch. Now you can see how fast that is moving through the serger. You can also use a longer stitch length to gather a single layer of fabric. You can tighten up your top 2 needle tensions to a bigger number like that, lengthen the stitch length, and you'll get some gathering. You can even add differential feed up to 2.0 and gather that fabric like nobody's business. I'm going to put these back to 3. That's my normal number after I've changed them. And what I like about the stitch length knob on the outside as well is I can adjust it while I serge. So if I'm looking down through the needle area, I can see it getting shorter and shorter until it is down to my liking. Now we'll be using the shorter stitch length, and you'll also notice it says R for rolled hem, so between R and 1 for a rolled hem setting. So when we get to those videos, we'll be shortening the stitch length. So when you're back to normal, again, try to find that 2.5, start there, and then adjust based on what your finished result is to be.